I already have some milk on here. Okay, anyway. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 from my labor and delivery. Now this is going to be how I am still dealing with postpartum. I'm over 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks, and I still have some stitches, you know. And so I just kind of want to tell you how since day one I start to kind of just do things to make me feel better and to kind of speed the process of healing. The reason I'm not healing as fast as I wanted to is because I got really like ripped. I asked him and he said it was a small incision or whatever, and I'm like, it's not, because you're there for like 20 minutes sewing stuff up. So anyways, so just to let you know, if you're here because you're pregnant or you want to get pregnant, you just kind of want to know what's postpartum, it's scary, it really is, and you have a lot going on in your head, like, oh my goodness, like not only I have a baby now to take care of, but now I have to take care of myself. And that's one thing that us moms forget. We don't take care of ourselves because we are so focused on the baby, we're so focused on feeding, focus on the other kids if you have more, and you kind of forget about yourself. So it's very important to treat yourself and take care of yourself so you can take care of your children. So my mom taught me this of how to do my belly wrap in the Mexican style, well, how she was taught to. And that's why I have stayed skinny in a way, but you have to have in mind that everybody is different. I mean, you have heard this, I'm sure, everywhere. So to let you know, I have always been skinny my whole life, and I actually have a muffin tub, which I really love. So if you have a muffin tub, girl, you better keep it. Like, I'm very proud of my muffin tub. I hate when I get the stares when I have my kids and they're like, oh, this is your brother and sister. I'm like, no. Are you a babysitter? No, they're my kids. They don't believe me because I don't have stretch marks or I'm not fat, whatever that means. So I love my muffin tub, and that's how my body is. And especially if you breastfeed, the speeding of healing, it's faster, and you get your body back, but you will never have your body the way you remember. It's just not going to be that way. I don't have stretch marks on my stomach, but I have stretch marks on my boobs. I just want to give you my tips and tricks and show you what I use each thing and for what and for how long. So if you want to watch part 1, head over there so you can kind of know where I'm standing. And I just thought I would do this video. I'm not likely to do mommy videos. I do cleaning videos, so this is what I have to do because I can't really clean right now. And I hope you still enjoy. So enough with the talk. I have been talking over 4 minutes now. That's no bueno. I'm gonna get to stuff real quick and just get to it. Okay, so once you have your baby, your nurse will come and not let you sleep. And then when you go home, you just won't sleep because you have your baby. But once the nurse starts doing that pressure in your belly to take all the junk out and maybe to see if you have blood clots and all that juicy stuff, so once she's done pressing and all that and they don't see anything and they don't do that to my stomach anymore, I go ahead and wrap myself around, which you most likely need help. My husband has helped me in my previous 2 pregnancies, and my mother and my very first and second pregnancy, I believe. I'm not, wait, yeah, 2, 3, don't matter, you need help. So I get this. I'm a local like Mexican store. These are Mexican brands, which I don't have those anymore because now I'm using another type of like tummy tuckers, right? So that's how I did my tummy tuck. I do that for at least 3 to 4 days. I even come home with it. Of course, I take it off and shower and all that, but it hurts, especially if you're a first-time mom. It's gonna hurt because that is so tight yet very elastic, where it puts all your organs in, your bones, everything to just spread out, and sometimes it's kind of hard to breathe, but that's what you will get, you know, if you really want to have your body somewhat how you used to. And not only that, now it's not, I don't do it just because, oh, I want to be skinny. Like I said, I like to be a little bit fat, have a little bit of meat because I'm so bony, but it helps you with you know, getting everything out, your organs. Like I said, it gets you hungry, it gives that pressure for you to go to the bathroom and use the number 2, because some hospitals do not let you go home unless you go at number 2, which was my case. But so here I have the elastic band, that's what they call it, and the brand is Haloma. This is a small version. I had 4 big ones, which was $5 each, and it comes with this little thingy-majingies where you get to tighten it up enough where it will not go anywhere. And if you're a second, third, fourth mom and you do this, you will most likely still feel a little bit loose, which I get to use my tummy tuck kind of sort of a whole piece, where it helps me with swelling, it helps me with, you know, the whole thing, and keeping it more in place as I'm sleeping or rolling or whatever. Now this time was very, very different because I have my son with me. He was in the NICU, and so that's why I have a muffin top right now. Normally at this time my stomach is very, very flat, but since he wasn't there the first 3 days so I could breastfeed him, I feel like that affected the whole thing, how I do things, because everybody asks me, how you're skinny, how do you have 4 kids, and I'm like, I'm just blessed to have this body. But at the same time, it's like, why can't people just believe me that I'm a mom? Why do people keep asking me for ID? Like, you know. so this is how it looks. This part right here is a little bit thicker and is very, very stretchy. It's almost like the ones you can get at Walmart, but I just always trusted this because it's not itchy. It's not itchy and it's breathable. You don't feel like you're just, you know, I don't know, like getting suffocated. At first, like I said, first pregnancy, you do feel that way because, you know, it was your first time going to that traumatic event for your body. So it is going to take a lot more to recover, since it's most likely that if you have your first kid, it's going to be a long, long labor. Normally, that's how it goes. That's how it was for me, which it was painful the first time. And then my second, third, fourth baby, it was piece of cake, except for I'm still recovering and I cannot use this so much because it just hurts. It hurts where I was in pain. I'm telling you, you just have to go see the other video I posted that I do some details. So now, like I said, you can get this at Mexican store, maybe Amazon. It's very, very long. That's why I'm saying you need help from somebody so you can get this around your tummy. And if you suck in the air for a little bit, even better. So it can be as tight as it can be, so when you get home you're good to go. Now if you have C-section, I'm not sure, please don't try it, or don't try it if you just don't want to, but I'm just saying what I do because I always get questions. And I never had a C-section. They all being vaginal, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it works for a C-section, which I heard is more painful. So of course, so you're gonna have your whole gear with maybe a belly tummy tucker, and I have all different options here. It's kind of like booty shorts to just keep it up there together. I have another one and it's super, super tight, which is a small one. It took me a long time to find because I'm so tiny, you guys, and those, believe it or not, are kind of loose for me. But this one is a lifesaver. I got it from Walmart, and it has this so it won't roll up like best investment, and I can even use it when I actually get my periods. So if you can just do one of those. You can actually just try one band and do this instead as you want, just what makes you feel comfortable. Normally when you're at the hospital, they give you this huge diaper, which, you guys, it was loose. I was leaking because it did not fit me. Since my second pregnancy, I noticed, I'm like, these diapers are huge for me. So when I was looking at videos back in the day, I found that the granny, that's how I used to call them, the granny diapers are more comfortable, way better. And even as you on your last months and your pee comes out a lot, because a lot of women do have that problem. I never did, but I did use this for my labor and delivery, which are very comfortable. Right after I had baby, I put this on, and because it was just too loose. And then, like, this one says maternity pant extra large, like, and then but nurses will laugh at me. It's like, girl, you're tiny. I'm like, I know, why would you bring me an extra large? Like literally, this will fall. It will fall. So I highly recommend this one's. The texture of it is always discreet, which it really is. You can wear jeans and you will be able to tell that, you know, you have this on. They also give you the pad that is like an ice pack, which you can totally do at home. These were very uncomfortable for me, but I had to just suck it up and use them because the pain was literally so bad, so bad that it made me cry, it made me feel nauseous, it made me, like, it was just crazy. It was crazy. So I made sure to save one. I use about like 15. I kept asking the nurse for him. Every time I didn't feel cold, I would just give me some more, which this pad, the Tux medicated cooling pads, are basically for, like, I don't know how to say that, hemorrhoids, I don't know how to say it, but they'll tell you, you sure those are for hemorrhoids? I'm like, I give it to me because I will fold them like a taco, and I will fold them like a taco, just like this. The smell reminds me of all my pregnancies. It's crazy. So I fold like a taco, and you know where your line is, the vagina to your O. All there. I will put it just like this in between my butt crack, like all the way while I'm hurting. But before I will put it in, I will spray it with the Dermoplast. I will spray that. I will spray the pad all the way around. A lot of girls actually put this like circles, almost like Subway, like 1 2 3 4 5. Not, that's just wasting it. Just do it where it hurts. And a tip and trick right here is that if you're halfway, make sure to put it in your bag and ask for some new ones so you can have some for home. Tux, the Dermoplast, and those cooling pads are going to be your best friend when you're at the hospital stay. Now, if you run out of this and you want some more, Target has them. And like I said, since I went home without medication and I was in extremely pain still, so I make sure to stock up on Dermoplast, the Tux, and the cooling pads from the hospitals. I was asking, I need some more, because I was getting annoyed that they weren't giving me pain medication. So I'm gonna know you by you getting me stuff, because I'm in pain. I gotta do something, and I gotta do something about it when I'm home, you know. So and people most likely will feel some type of way about this, but at the same time, you're gonna pay your hospital bill, your stay, so they should give you stuff. I mean, it's gonna be yours anyways, whatever stays in the room. So, but still, like, if you're in extremely pain, as you know, you walk home, they have this cream that you can add to the cooling pad, and it makes a huge difference, which I'm still currently using right now, because like I said, I have stitches. And just to think about it, you guys, like, it just Ooh, excruciating. So now that I am home, it's been 2 weeks, I make sure to use like cotton pads with wings so they will not move. Of course, what's new, I hate pads. I do. I love tampons, but I'm recovering, so I can't use them. And I actually like the ones from Target that are organic and they have no scent. Like, I don't know, after my pregnancies my body became more sensitive to a lot of things, so I'm always cautious for that. And I want this to heal because I'm going to get my tubes tied less than 4 weeks now, and I'm not trying to have pain down there and then over here, you know. So I highly recommend getting, you know, cotton pads or liners, or, you know, depending on your bleeding. Now your bleeding is going to be most likely either heavy or light, but if you're breastfeeding, it's on and off, on and off, on and off, which I am currently still dealing with breastfeeding because I'm trying to breastfeed my son, but since he was introduced to the bottle, he refuses to take my nipple. And I had tried nipple shields, I had tried all kinds of nipple bottles, or like, all it costs is for me to get hurt because he can't latch right, which I think they're gonna going to check if he has a tight lip or a tongue tie. He does not have, but yeah, we're working on it. But for now, I'm literally exclusively pumping, which the first 2 weeks are the hardest because the baby's stomach is very small and eats about every 2 hours, 3 if you're lucky. And then you're healing and you're in pain, you have to sit down and this and that, so everything is just sore. So I make sure to this time look into stuff that it will help me with breastfeeding and really focus myself on not stressing, so I can produce that milk as well. Which I got this Frida heating pads for the breast, which if you see this at Target and you are expecting, I highly recommend for you to get these. They let go of the milk and the flow is just amazing. I love it because like once there are like they come like this, you know, you can tie them up so it can be a whole thing, and it fits for the breast pump or as you're breastfeeding, which is totally amazing. And if you see this little coin right here, it's what turns it very, very warm, and it has this amazing effect, which I admire and look at every single time I'm going to feed. Look at that. And just like that, it's hot. It's hot. Best investment ever. And it comes with a sack for you to just, you know, put it in some boiling water so they can go back to normal. You'll be able to use them again, which, you know, this is how they should look back once you're done with the whole boiling and disinfecting them. Now pumping, it is a lot of work. A lot of work. My last pregnancy, I breastfed the whole entire 18 months, and it's just much easier to breastfeed, but I have to do what I have to do because I'd rather me give breast milk than buying a $35 milk that he's gonna be done within 2-3 days. My son is cluster feeding, which is making it a lot more harder, and the recovery, I get the cramps here and there, and then blood comes out, and I mean, too much info. But yeah, he's cluster feeding, and you know, my tatas are way better now. At first they were so sore because I keep on trying to breastfeed. Sometimes I still do, but it's just he does not want to latch. And I even went to a lactation consultant. They even gave me the lactation consultant lady from the hospital, and it's just not working. So pumping it is as long as I can, which is going to be really, really hard. So now, like I said, this is basically the things I do when I'm in, you know, when I'm recovering from my pregnancy. Like I already mentioned in my video, my last video that this was going to be my last pregnancy because I'm getting my tubes tied. So I just thought I would share my experience of all my pregnancies, where how I healed myself. And I literally try to rest. I was like, barely not sleep, but lay down and I move around a lot, not sweep or mop, because that it's like you're moving your whole, you know, how do you say, your loose bones still, which it causes pain, soreness, and when you walk it will be painful. My previous pregnancies, my poop hurt so bad. My first 2 pregnancies hurt so bad, so I was like, okay, next time I'm gonna take my Thermoplast, spray down there, and then poop then. Game changer. Now you gotta be careful how you use this. I mean, I went ham. I did not care. I'm like, if anything bad happens, I'm already at the hospital, but I'm in pain. And that's one thing that I don't really like about hospitals, that they refuse to give you medication. I don't know why. And it was just a whole thing. But I hope you still got some goodies from here. I mean, I don't do much. I just use like the little belly wraps, some diapers, and the main thing that I use is those bands. And there you have it, because I told you guys when I first got pregnant, I was going to do this video of me showing you how I wrap myself and how I end up being skinny. But like I said, my muffin top is here and it's here to stay. So whenever you are in pain, because you are going to be in pain, and probably you won't be in pain if you had the epidural or if you're on medication or something, but when you're home you'll be in pain. So I make sure to bring this from the hospital and use some Epsom salt or just salt and just sit on there for hours at times. My husband will bring hot water and bring hot water, because yeah, this helped me a lot till this day when I get so sore down there. Like I said, I have stitches and I don't want to keep on using the Thermoplast and stuff like that. So this is a game changer for sure. I love it so much. But yeah, you guys, those are the essentials that I use for my postpartum recovery. That hopefully I'll do 3 videos. If not, then it's gonna be one whole video. But we'll see. We shall see, because a lot of people don't like to watch long videos. A lot of people do, but some mamas just like to look at videos and hear videos that are going to help them. So we'll see. And stay tuned. Make sure your bell is on so you won't miss this future video coming up. I'm trying, and I know you see me trying, and I'm just so blessed with my family. Thank you guys. See you and catch you on my next one. Bye.